Hello everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome. My name is Nadia. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this class. It's a bit of a funny day today. It's not the best of days because it's rather cloudy and quite windy. It was starting to rain as well. So not the ideal day for filming, but I'll try it anyway and see how it goes. Welcome to my channel. I'm Nadia and I'm here. These pine trees are amazing. There's a lot of wind, lots of tree crickets, cicalas singing. I'll do my best. Hopefully the mic is gonna be able to cope with all of that. So anyway, if you're here because you want to do some yoga, and in this class will be Asana mainly and Pranayama. So let's take some time. Let's take a little time to settle in. Find a comfortable seat. Maybe you need a block, maybe you need a cushion. And let's try and sink in. Let's try and root our sitting bones on the ground, rooting all the parts of our body that are touching the floor, activating the pelvic floor and Ujjayi breath, if you know it. If you don't know it, Ujjayi breath is the inhaling and exhaling through the nose and constricting of the throat as you're exhaling. It's a bit like you were trying to fog a mirror. If you try it, do the same, and then pay attention to how you constrict the muscles in the larynx, and that should be done with the mouth closed. So this is Ujjayi breath. If you're used to using it, start it straight away. It will be a moving meditation where the most important part of our meditation will be concentrating on the breath and making sure that the breath is ongoing and it's flowing without interruptions, if possible. When you're taking any position, if your breath is struggling, if you're struggling with keeping up with your breath, then we should probably try and go back to a simpler version or a less straining version. The most important thing that we're gonna pay attention to is our breath, pranayama, ideally Ujjayi breath. Try and see if you can activate it. Breathing in and out through the nose, and as you exhale, trying to exhale as long as possible. So inhaling and exhaling fully and completely, and trying to extend without straining, but trying to extend the inhalation and the exhalation at your maximum potential. It's a level 1 beginner class because I believe online it's lovely to offer something, but I can't be there with you, so I'd rather not risk anyone getting hurt. So we're gonna have level 1, maybe level 2 beginners vinyasa classes and positions. And yes, if you're ready, I hope you're ready. Let's get going. So inhale and exhale in Ujjayi breath. Let's try. We can find in a comfortable position, rooting down our sitting bones, elongating our spine, sitting tall. The shoulders are retracted, the abdominals are engaged, the chest is open, the heart is open. The chin is parallel to the floor, the tongue is to the roof of the mouth, behind the teeth. Our eyes can be downcast or closed. and we activate our Ujjayi breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling fully and completely, and exhaling. One more. Inhale fully and completely, and exhale fully and completely through the nose. Inhale, hands up towards the sky, and the left goes to the floor, to the earth. The right one goes to the left ear, and we're gonna laterally flex our neck, inhaling and exhaling, and we're gonna breathe into the space where we feel that uncomfortable sensation. We're gonna breathe through the nose, inhaling and exhaling through the nose in Ujjayi breath. And with our right hand, we're gonna try and move our neck slightly back and forth, or you can stay still where you find maybe a space that needs extra attention. I'm gonna relax and stretch the sternocleidomastoid muscle here. Inhale, release the pose, then the right hand onto the floor, the left hand to the right ear, and we're gonna laterally flex our neck, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Ujjayi breath. You can also move your hands up if you want to activate that, or you can leave it on the floor, or you can place it behind you. Inhaling and exhaling. You can probably find different spaces that need extra attention. Inhale one last time on the right side. Inhaling and exhaling. We're flexing our neck to the right, inhaling and exhaling. One more. Right hand to the floor, left hand to the right ear, flex to the left, your neck, flex your neck to the left. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, hands up towards the sky, and making sure that your sitting bones are where rooting on the floor. Bring your right hand to the floor and flex laterally with your spine. Inhale and exhale. Try to rotate towards the sky slightly, opening the chest, opening the heart towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hands up, exhale, flex to the left. Opening, making sure that the right sitting bone is rooted to the floor. Inhaling and exhaling, the drishti can be up. See if you can activate your mula bandha as well, the pelvic floor, like imagining like a jellyfish floating in the sea. So your pelvic floor is like a jellyfish floating in the sea, and your breath is like the waves of the oceans, caressing the beach, going up and down, going up the beach and retracting towards the sea. Inhaling one last time to the left and up. Let's do some spinal balancing, seated spinal balancing, Upavishta Bitilasana Marjaryasana. We're going to inhale and bring our abdomen forward. We're going to arch our back, bringing our chin up to the sky, and then tailbone up. Exhaling. Marjaryasana with the chin to the chest, the abdominals pressing them, the spine. Inhaling up, coming forward, and exhaling, going back. Inhaling, coming forward, Ujjayi breath. Exhaling, spine, pressing, arching your spine, rounding our spine with the abdominals, pressing towards the spine, inhaling up, coming forward, exhaling, going backwards, rounding your spine, elongate your spine, and you should feel really lovely stretchy feeling on the trapezius, on the traps and the rhomboids. Inhaling, one last one, coming forward and exhaling. Majirasana again, inhaling Bitilasana, and we're coming to all fours in Bamanasana. And here, make sure that your hips are right above your knees, and your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. So making sure we've got the right alignment here. We can decide to have the top of our feet on the floor, or we can tuck our toes under, depending what kind of stability you prefer. And inhale, bring your right hand and right arm parallel to the floor, and also your left leg parallel to the floor, engaging your gluteus, and the left ankle is dorsiflexed. Exhaling, bring your right hand and the left knee to the floor. Inhaling, we're bringing our left arm parallel to the floor, and the right leg up as well, dorsiflexing the right ankle. Exhaling down, inhaling, right arm and left leg up, activating all of the muscles in the arm, the leg, but also the abdominal muscles. Exhaling down, inhaling, left arm and right leg. One more, exhaling down, inhaling up, right hand and left leg parallel to the floor, the right arm and the left leg. Exhaling down, one more, inhaling, left arm and right leg up and down. Now we're going to do the same, but we're inhaling and bringing our arm and leg up, and then exhaling, the right elbow goes to the left knee underneath our tummy. Inhaling, we're extending. Exhaling, we're flexing our spine, and we're bringing our right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, one more, and exhaling. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, una más. Inhale, up. Exhale. Knee to the elbow underneath, and one more, and down. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, up, extend to Drishti to the nose in front of you. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, up, exhale, one more, left elbow to the right knee. And inhale, up, exhale, hands and knees to the floor. Bamanasana. We can inhale and bring our abdominals to the floor, arching our back. Exhaling, tops of the feet to the floor and rounding our back. Inhale, bring the chin up and the tail up and the abdomen down. Exhale, toes untucked, the abdominals are pressing the spine up towards the sky, the shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale, up, open your chest, Drishti up towards the sky, and the toes are tucked. One last rounding of the back. Inhale, up, and now let's try and inhaling, bring our right arm up, left leg up, and we're gonna extend and internally rotate our right shoulder and we're going to try and grasp our left foot. Inhaling, and the drishti is in front of us. The left foot is pressing up and back. Inhaling and exhaling. Corners of the mouth up. Inhaling and exhaling, and extend arm and leg and down to the floor. Inhale, bring our left arm parallel, and then we're gonna extend it and internally rotate it to go and rub our right foot, and then the right foot is pressing up and back. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. In Virasana, inhaling and exhaling. One more stretch. The other side again. Inhale, right arm up, left leg up. Internally rotate your right shoulder. Let's go grab our left foot and press it up and back. Inhaling and exhaling. In Virasana. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Extend arm and leg and to the floor. Inhale, bring our left arm up, right leg up. Externally rotate and extend your left shoulder. Inhale up, bringing our right foot up and pressing it up and back. Inhaling and exhaling. Drishti can be up or down depending on the space in your body, and please don't strain the neck ever. Exhale down. Now open your knees, bring your toes together and sit back in Balasana. Extend your arms forward, and your third eye is resting on the floor. Your forehead resting on the floor. Extend your arms. We can also decide to extend or reflexing our shoulders forward, and with our hands, our fingers are all engaged, and we can imagine we have tennis balls underneath the palms of our hands. Inhale and exhale. And for a more restorative version, we can bring our elbows down and bring our hands into Anjali Mudra. They can be lying down, or we can bend our elbows so we can feel a little stretch in our triceps as well. If you worked your triceps yesterday like I did, you can feel a little bit of DOMS in your triceps. If you haven't worked out yesterday, chances are you might still feel a little stretching sensation in your triceps, which is good. Inhale, send your thoughts and inhalations and intention to relax the muscles in that area so that we can dissolve that sensation of not being comfortable. Exhale, hands to the floor, and slowly bring your hands to your knees. Come to all fours in Vamanasana. Tuck your toes under and press your hips up towards the sky. Press your hips up towards the sky in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale. Make sure you're pressing your knuckles down of your hand, all of them pressing down. Inhaling and exhaling. The hands are the distance of the shoulders, and the feet are the distance of your hips width apart. If you need, you can bend your knees. The shoulders are retracted away from the ears. Lengthen your spine from the sacrum, the coccyx, to the crown chakra. Inhale, and then if you can, try and extend your legs and bring your heels to the floor or somewhere near it. wherever you reach is good, as long as you can feel a little sensation, stretching sensation. That's fine. Inhale, bring your drishti forward and step to the top of the mat. Inhale up, Uttanasana. Maybe you can come up a bit higher if you need to for the first one. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bring our hands up to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana and Samastitihi, or Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. Notice what you notice. Listen to what you notice. What is happening right now for me? Thoughts, feelings, sensations. Let's maybe look at them, trying to be neutral about them. Easier said than done. Let's try and keep a level of detachment, equanimity, and neutrality. And let's look at them on purpose, mindfully, but without judgment. This is what mindfulness stands for. Concentrating on something, on the present, on purpose, non-judgmentally. Now the heart rate should be normalized again, come into standing. I'd like to offer you 2 Ardha Suryas, 2 Suryas A and 2 Suryas B's. So if you like, come with me, otherwise you can be in Balasana or any other position. This is just an offering, so inhale, making sure that your feet are nicely rooted, activating your legs and neutral hips, activating abdominals, opening the chest and the shoulders are retracted. Inhaling up, drishti up towards the sky, exhaling down, Uttanasana. Inhale up, chest forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, oopsies, sorry. Exhale, staying in Uttanasana and inhale up. Sorry, Ardha Uttanasana to start with. Let's start slow. One more Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale up. Exhale. Lower down in Uttanasana. Bring your chest forward. Ardha Uttanasana and exhale. Uttanasana again. Inhale up. Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale down. Now Surya Namaskar A. So we're stepping back this time. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down, Uttanasana. Inhale up, Ardha Uttanasana. Bring your chest forward. Exhale, step back into Palankasana. And slowly lower down to the floor. Extend your toes to the floor. So bring the tops of your feet to the floor. Inhale up, Bhujangasana. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up, Bhujangasana. Every time we can try and increase the range of motion here. 1 more. Inhale up, Bhujangasana. Make sure that your elbows are close to the rib cage, and then tuck your toes and come up, bringing the hips towards the sky. In Adho Mukha Svanasana, 5 long, deep Ujjayi breaths. In Adho Mukha Svanasana, your hands are pressing down all the knuckles, especially the one between the thumb and the index finger are pressing down. And the shoulders are retracted. Elongate the spine. You can bend your knees if you want to, otherwise extend your heels as close as possible to the floor. Inhale, look forward, and exhale to the front of the mat, stepping there. Inhale up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky and lengthen the spine always, and hands to the chest. hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. One more. Inhale, hands up towards the sky in Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, lower down, lengthen the spine, Uttanasana. Bowing to Mother Earth. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back. Palankasana, lower down. Inhale, Bhujangasana, extend your feet. Exhale, lower down, elbows near the rib cage. Tuck your toes and hips up towards the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 long deep breaths in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make sure your hasta bandha, the suctioning of the palms of your hands. The hands are really active, and it's almost like they're like a ventuse on the floor. They're like the roots of the tree, extending down the earth, and we're lengthening our spine. We're ujjayi breathing, which is the most important part of this moving meditation. Inhale, bring your drishti to the front of the mat. Step to the front. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower down in Uttanasana. Inhale, bring your hands up with a spine lengthen always, and hands to your heart. Up. Next with Surya B. Inhale, bend your knees, hands up towards the sky in Utkatasana. Exhale, lower down Uttanasana. Inhale, bring your heart forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, you can jump or step back towards the back of the mat in Palankasana. We're lowering down, or we can go half the way for Chaturanga Dandasana. So your choice, to the floor or halfway through in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling up in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, bring your right foot up towards the sky, and exhale, bring it to the front where your right hand is, and the left foot is at 45 degrees. Press into your right foot and inhale, come up in Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Now in Virabhadrasana 1, we're gonna make it creative later. Now we're just gonna go exhaling down with our hands to the floor, extending our legs back, lowering down to the floor or half the way for Chaturanga and Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, or to the floor for Bhujangasana. Inhaling our left foot up towards the sky and to the front where our left hand is, the right foot 45 degrees. Inhale up, bring your hands up towards the sky. Virabhadrasana 1. Make sure that for Virabhadrasana 1, the hips are parallel to the short side of the mat. The knee is always on top of the ankle, and it's not collapsing either internally or externally. So right on the top, and the external side of the foot, that is the back foot, is pressing down nicely. Inhale up, exhale, lower down. Bring your left foot back and lower down to the floor for Bhujangasana, or half the way for Chaturanga Dandasana and Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And this is the third one in the Surya B. So this is also where we stay for 5 ujjayi breath cycles. Inhaling and exhaling. Drishti is between your feet or at your navel. Inhaling and exhaling. You can bend your knees if you need to. Make sure that your hands are nicely rooted. Your feet are also nicely rooted. Inhale and exhale. Bring your drishti towards the front of the mat. Bend your knees and step to the front of the mat. Inhale up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, lower down in Uttanasana. Then bend your knees, hands up, Utkatasana, and come up. Samastiti here. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands onto your heart. Listen to the heartbeat. This amazing piece of machinery. The heart muscle working incessantly for us. Thank you, heart. Sometimes we're, forgetting the amount of work that all of these organs in our body are doing for us on a regular basis. So maybe take the time to thank our beautiful, gorgeous body for the work that it's doing for us. And now I'd like to offer you a little creative Surya beam. I'm gonna incorporate the dancing warrior. And so inhale, feet are rooted. Inhale, bring our hands up towards the sky and back to our chest. Inhale, bend our knees, hands up, and exhale down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bring your chest or heart forward. Exhale, you can step or jump back, and you can choose to go down to the floor or half the way in chaturanga. Make sure that your elbows are near your rib cage. Inhale up, the tops of your feet is pressing down, and your legs are nicely engaged. Open your chest, engage your glutes, abdominal muscles, dorsal muscles, the hamstrings. Exhale and bring our hips towards the sky. Inhale, bring our right leg up, and the foot goes near your right hand. The left one is 45 degrees. Back foot is there. Front foot is pressing down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. And here we can decide to stay in Virabhadrasana 1, or we can give it a little movement, make it a little dynamic. So we can turn into Virabhadrasana 2, making sure that the outside part of our foot is pressing down. The edge of the left foot is pressing down. The right knee is above our right ankle. It doesn't have to be full 90 degrees. You reach where you need to reach, and the hips are parallel to the long side of the mat, long edge of the mat. Open your arms. They're parallel to the floor, and your drishti is to the right index. Now we can do Viparita Virabhadrasana here. So we're inhaling and reversing this warrior. And we can either, so here we're twisting slightly our chest up towards the sky. And the hand can be to the front. We can embrace chin mudra here if we want to, and make it a little like a dancing warrior. And then bringing our right elbow to the right knee and the left hand up towards the sky. Inhaling, let's make it dance a little bit. And reverse warrior, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, come forward in Parsvakonasana. And exhale, drishti to the floor. Inhale, come up. And one last one, exhale down. Parsvakonasana, opening the chest up towards the sky. Drishti to the floor. Inhale up. Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, lower down. Bring your right foot back. Lower down, half the way to the floor. Chaturanga Dandasana, otherwise Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, bring our left foot up and towards the front of the mat. The right one is 45 degrees. And then press into the left foot and come up. Virabhadrasana 1. You can stay here, or you can make it into a warrior 2, opening the right foot to be parallel to the short side of the mat. The hips are parallel to the long side. Lengthen your spine, open. The arms are parallel to the floor. Our drishti is towards the index finger of the left hand. And here we can reverse a warrior, inhaling up, reflecting our spine towards the right, and exhaling down. Parsvakonasana, so the left elbow to the left knee and the right hand is extended up. You can use chin mudras if you want to, making sure that we're rotating, twisting the chest towards the sky. Exhaling, look down, inhaling up and reversing our warrior. Inhaling and exhaling to the front in Parsvakonasana. Inhaling, make sure that you're pressing down really nicely on the right edge of the external edge of the right foot. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Parsvakonasana. Inhale up and exhale down. We're going to Phalangkasana and then Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Starting to rain again. Yay! Not ideal for my computer and the camera, but otherwise I personally don't mind if it's just a few drops. Look forward and step to the front of the mat. Inhale up, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, lower down, Uttanasana, and then bend your knees, hands up towards the sky, Namaskatasana, and exhale, hands to the top of our chest. And let's listen to what's percolating up, what's coming up for us, what's coming up for us. Thoughts, emotions. As you know, emotions are stuck in our body, and so every time we are activating our body, something might be freed up, something might come up, might feel like it's free to finally be listened to. So some sensation, some emotion may just decide, okay, let's surface now. So let's try and notice what we notice mindfully, noticing at the present with the purpose of being present, of being mindful, of trying to listen to our body and our thoughts and our feelings, and with no judgment, with detachment. Now, inhale up towards the sky, bend your knees, exhale, lower down, Uttanasana. Inhale up, Ardha Uttanasana, exhale, step or jump back and lower down into Shalambhasana. Bring the tops of your feet to the floor and imagine that you're trying to get all the toes to touch the floor, all of them, all of the 10 toes to touch the floor. The tailbone is streaming down the feet. And then we can inhale up and take our hands up away from the floor, or we can decide to bring them back and interlacing their fingers. Shalambhasana with the interlaced fingers behind our back that are going to help us open our chest. We can decide to lift our feet as well to increase the amount of work and activation in our muscles. Inhaling and exhaling. We're activating the dorsal muscles and the glutes and hamstrings. Activating almost every muscle. whether it's agonist, antagonist, stabilizing, activating a lot of them right now. And exhale, lower down, bring our hands under our forehead. In Makarasana, maybe swing your hips from side to side, swing them side to side. In Makarasana, inhale and exhale. We can sigh out and make it a bit more, we can vocalize, we can make it a sound, like a proper sound. We can sound our sighs out. That helps us release some of the blocked energy in our chest. They usually also they usually send good signals to the vagus nerve. Inhale up. I'd like to activate our Shalambhasana once again. So inhaling up, bringing our hands behind our back, interlacing the fingers, opening our chest, retracting the shoulders. Inhaling, bring our legs up as well. The drishti is to the front, open the chest, activate all the muscles. Inhale and exhale. Ujjayi breath. Never, ever, ever stop Ujjayi breathing if you can. It's one of the best breathing techniques to create the most oxygenation in our respiration. So inhale one more and release. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Your forehead is under your hands. Move your hips side to side. Maybe sigh again. And then slowly bring your hands underneath your shoulders, press up, and child's pose, Balasana. Open your knees and make sure that your abdomen is resting down. And you can choose with your hands extended in Anjali Mudra, or you can bring the mudra up towards the sky in sign of like in prostration. And otherwise you can just extend your arms near your legs and maybe have extra. You probably need to close your knees a bit more for this. And here you can have the most relaxation between your scapulae, like this. So your Balasana can change depending on what you need. Every time you can change it, make it different, and create a little different effect and consequence or benefit to your body. Inhaling up, exhaling, come seated. We can windshield wiper a little bit our hips, and then bring your feet next to each other in Baddha Konasana. Inhale up, and your feet don't have to be too close. Just place them where it's best for your body. It can be closer or further out. I quite like it when I do this fast. So inhaling and then we're always elongating the spine, we're coming forward. Inhaling, extending our spine. Inhaling and exhaling. So in Baddha Konasana, and then usually I like to, so once we've stayed this usual 3 to 5 breaths in Baddha Konasana, I really like to bring my feet a bit further away from my hips, and then just curve round my spine and bring my head to the arch of my feet. You don't have to, but you can try. And reach where you reach. Inhale up, exhale, lower down. Somehow I find it really relaxing. Inhaling and exhaling. This is a more restorative position. And then we're coming up. Once our 5 breaths cycles have been used, coming up and extend your legs in front of you in Dandasana and move the muscles away from your sitting bones. Adjust maybe your leggings. Activate your legs as nicely as you can. The ankles are dorsiflex. Inhale, bring our hands up and exhale, lower down. You lower where you can. Imagine you want to extend your spine first as much as possible. And then when you've extended as much as possible, with the idea of bringing your heart forward, then you can relax where you reach. And your hands don't have to be behind your feet. They can be on your thighs, on your shins, on your ankles, behind your feet. Just the idea is that we're lengthening our spine and then we are elongating the spine and stretching all of the muscles. Keeping our Ujjayi breath. Inhaling and exhaling. I can feel a nice sensation also in my lower back. Inhaling and exhaling. Send your breaths and the intention to heal and to ease discomfort where you feel it. Our intention is so powerful. When we decide to, with intention, to do something, and we are 100% on board with that, chances are we're going to manage to achieve it. So send your breath and your intention to heal that space, to soothe, to relax that area, and to give it comfort and ease and bliss. Inhale up and lower down. Slowly scoot your buttocks, lower down, and then slowly, one vertebra at a time, lowering down. And it is starting to rain, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up a bit faster than I thought. Bring your knees towards the chest and roll side to side to massage your spine. Then maybe legs up, open, bend your knees, hold the tops of your feet with your hands, and your knees are going to the direction of your armpits, really. Activate your Mula Bandha. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Make sure that your spine is touching from the coccyx to the skull. So lengthen your spine here as well. The idea is that we want the whole spine to be rolled out to the floor. And then inhale and release the pose, knees to the chest and lower down to Shavasana. I usually like, if you want, we can take a quick, bring your knees to the chest again, extend your left leg and spinal twist. So we're bringing our right knee towards the left side, our right hand lowers and it's parallel to the short side of the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. These final twists are amazing. Try to breathe diaphragmatically as much as you can. Like imagine that you've got a balloon in your belly. Obviously you don't have it, but try and activate with belly breathing, the so-called belly breathing, which is just a metaphor for us to ask you to use a diaphragmatic breathing instead of a more chesty breathing. Inhaling. Now if you're using engaged in Ujjayi breath, you're already doing a great job. If for some reason you're not managing to do Ujjayi breath yet, try and use it here now for a few seconds, activating as much as you can your diaphragmatic breathing. The upper body is mobilized, stabilized, and so it should be easier for you to engage in belly breathing and diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale, bring our right knee to the chest and switch. Extend your right leg, bring your left knee to the chest and rotate, twist to the other side, to the right hand side. Inhale, left hand up and exhale, rotate it towards the left and make it parallel to the short side of the mat, making sure that your left shoulder is pressing down the floor. The other hand can be on the knee or can be extended, parallel to the short side of the mat. Inhale and exhale and try to belly breathe, so breathe diaphragmatically as much as you can. Inhale and exhale. I can feel the drops of the rain on my face. Not too much, not too bad yet. It's got wind and rain and the seaside, the waves crashing on the beach. It's quite something. Inhale, bring your left knee to the chest and bring your right one to the chest as well. One last squeeze. Bring your chin and your nose in between your knees. Squeeze, 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 and let them go. Let them go and let your feet relax. Usually open the legs so that your feet are almost as far as the side of the mat, and then one open palm of your hand away from your hands are one palm, open palm away from your body, and then retract your shoulders and find a comfortable position. Adjust, make sure that you're not touching anything, because otherwise that is going to prevent you from relaxing completely, because the nervous system will feel some kind of annoying bit and will stay activated, and we don't want that. We just want to activate the parasympathetic system here, relaxing our toes, our feet, our ankles, relaxing our shins, knees and quads, relaxing our hips and all the muscles working there, relaxing our abdomen and the dorsal muscles, the rib cage muscles, intercostals, and the chest. Relax your biceps and triceps, relax your elbows, your forearms, the wrists, and the hands. Relax your neck, and relax all of the 53 muscles in your face. Close your eyes if you have it. Always use a eye pillow. I love it. I have to buy them all the time. Just recently lost my 2 ones. That's not funny, because they help you with relaxation, because they help the eye, the optical nerve to relax fully and completely. You can send out a last sight or exhalation, and then drop in for this amazing integrative moment in the arms of Mother Earth, quite literally here under the trees, on the sand, the pine tree needles, and the earth underneath me, allowing me to rest beautifully. Little droplets of rain coming through for me. I'm sure you guys are safe at home. And the wind caressing my body and my face, and drop deep down. And now slowly start moving the fingers in your hands and the toes in your feet. Breathe deeply to activate your heart. And maybe stretch your arms up, your legs, and turn on the right side. You can bend your knees, bring your right arm underneath your head, and then when you're ready, press down with your left arm and come up seated. Come up seated. Close your eyes, find a comfortable seat. Root down your hips again, sit tall, open your chest, the chin is parallel to the floor, gaze is downcast or closed. And notice what you notice, keeping this non-verbal state for as long as you can. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings know peace. May all beings know happiness and love. May all beings know equanimity and the freedom from suffering. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed and you could find some peace and quiet and stretch your body. Thank you for showing up and doing your work. It may take a while, but it's always worth it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. See you next time.